Today is Sunday, May the 10th. I don't know when this video may pop up, but the title is How Do We Use AI and Not to Be Used? After publishing a Stage 165 book, and I was tired to go through all the package setup, I rested. So I'm starting to go back to work again. There are 10 books we have done, me and AI, talking about use the brain, listen to your heart, and live with the mission. May all beings be happy. So I'm working with, right now, GPT, but also with the DeepSeek and Meta, which one to publish next, and the next, and the next. So we're working on the book called, I forgot the title, but it's about the Gemba. Gemba is, Gen is manifest, Ba is a space. Things manifest where the action is. Tire hit the road. And the Gemba idea is related to Toyota production system, appreciations of people's talent, gathering the people's wisdom, and customer-oriented, not self-centered. So that's my second book, and the third book also connect to that. And mini company idea and stuff like that. So the Gemba book, this one I'm talking about, is to know what is really happening, not just in the company or factory or in management, but also in our life at each moment. At the moment. And if we know how to manage that, because that's the critical moment of life being played out. If we use too much of a brain, get caught up in there and lose the touch of the reality of what's happening, then that's no good. So we have to align, connect. So the orientation of Gemba is very important. Not just the thinking is important. Thinking many people do, but awareness of the Gemba reality happening, we tend to miss it, so that the stomach is hurting, but you're pushing some idea. You're unbalanced. So we have to have a balance. So AI, why the AI then I'm talking about? Because AI has a strong power to influence our life. We are getting or becoming more clear about it, not just employment, but everything else in our life. And those who know how the AI functions and can relate to has a better chance of using AI, but not being used by the AI. So if I use back the Toyota system or production case, people come to work utilizing their talent, helping the customer, have a mini company, managerial skills they develop, ownership, accountability is made clear, run your mini company. So that's basically is a nutshell of Toyota production system, not just factory, but the management, and also not just the top down, but the bottom up, integrating people's power, so that the AI is on top of top management, I would call it, because AI is going to take over many managerial tasks and so forth. But if you get used by the AI and lose our ownership of how we live, that creates a gap, and things are happening, but you don't know which way the wind is blowing and how you may be affected. So you might as well to know how AI functions and how to use AI, not to be back burner, behind all the activities going on, but kind of like along with AI, you also find a way to live your life, not hiding behind AI, but managing. And that's the main issue. I never said it this way, probably. So many people may think, why am I talking so much about AI? But it's the same as talking about your brain. If your brain is not managed and self-centered or biased in some way, you get affected. And that's not the balance. But AI is going to go on top of the brain, like extension of the brain. So the brain power may be subsidized, or what's the word, taken over by the AI. And the brain can rest if you know this alignment is there. But if the brain is not sure what to do and be sucked up by the AI or be used by AI instead of you using AI, then you have much narrower space to orchestrate, navigate your life. So it's like a surfing. I don't know if that's the best idea, but analogy. But there's a big wave coming or small wave coming, and you are learning the small wave, but the big wave is coming and it's strong, and you just need to get into learning how to relate to, instead of thrown away, but rather ride on the wave and manage your life. AI doesn't have heart. It just comes. Brutal, top down. You're out, you're in. But if you know the mechanism of the AI and how you may be able to see and or even to use AI, then you can ride the wave better. So that's basically it. And for that, back to this Gemba idea or Toyota production system, it's the same. That if you don't have the ownership of your life, but also accountability, you are built with all the skills and potential, so you use that, including AI. Ownership, accountability, and sincerity, or I use the word, sincerity and truthfulness to yourself, and use whatever is out there as a tool. But to do that, to know that, we need to learn how to use AI. So when this book comes out, the story of Gemba and how the people at the shop floor are not being used but have the ownership, and kind of like a runway, learning place to manage. Not just managing the company, mini company, but also managing your life and navigating when the situation changes, how to balance out, like a line profile idea I shared, and PDCS, check, act, plan, do. I usually start with check instead of plan. You have to check first what's going on in reality, not thinking in your mind that this is the way. What is the basis and how we go about and go through this CAPD process, learning how to manage. Like a ASH journal is one way to do it, and then the life profile is looking at some KPI. How sincere and truthful you are living your life. What about work, hobby, relationship, health, finance? Some of the key measurement, you see how you manage. So you are the owner of your life. You don't want to be the slave of some power. You have to use, and for that we need to know how the power can be. Like a horse riding, the horse is strong, you need to ride, and then you navigate, the waves in our analogy the same. So how to manage life while we listen to our heart and connect to the body, what's happening, because all the craziness can affect our, in my case, even my dry eye can be one of the symptoms that I have some issue because I work so much. So I'm learning, check, act, plan, do, talking with AI. And yeah, there's something I can share with you because there's profound realization. Yes, I can put this one into the description too. If you just ask an ordinary question to AI, you get this answer. But I keep on asking, given this much, okay, check, act, plan, do, okay, I'm doing it. But what about this idea? What if this happens? All that other question can come, not just being told what to do. So I learned a lot. But the funny thing is, in this case, this is a DeepSeek. I was surprised, but my question lead DeepSeek to look at all the database on the web, 10 of them. And my intuition, I forgot what could be a good one. Anyway, let me think of the example. I just cannot think of it now. But what about this idea? And he said he got check in the 10 example and come back, oh, there's a data by so-and-so laboratory actually addressing it, so that if you have, I don't know what was the case. Important thing is the blinking, but also I was asking about oil. Why oil is important? And then he come back with the answer, and to the point that the some of the ground and the pipe and the in between is like he called it like oil coming and lubricating my eyes, but this conduct the pipe get clogged up, like what was the use? Oil to, he said, the candle wax kind of thing. So in the morning that has happened, because during the night this can happen at the cold temperature or whatever. So you warm up, but there's some reasoning that he can tell me. So I check one after the other to realize there are so many things I can do. Intuition is, I was first talking with the doctor and I assumed that he knows and what he's supposed to tell me, but he was oblivious and he's not doing a good job. In the meantime, my eyes get tired, especially when you play with the computer and the screen, brightness. I checked on that one and asked the question. So you need to have the ownership, and the best way is to ask the question. I use the word sandbox. The creativity. The kids ask so many questions, one after the other. Then it becomes clearer, and the AI gets so surprised that I'm asking all the questions where there are lots of data telling what to do and not to do. So I get to the point like doctor may learn this, but only by asking question and CAPD and relating to your symptom, what's going on. What about this? What about that? So I have much better understanding of the mechanics of how things happen, but that can only be produced by my asking question, not just taking what they say, just like a doctor tell you what to do. And I have this eye drops, but according to this understanding, it's not working because of this clogging up situation, so that even the water, the liquid may come out, but this plugging up of the pipe is the reason it's not going to work. So it's a profound process for me, as much as for the AI to realize that I asked all the right question to get all the most current. Not to brag about it, but just you don't get it in one day, but maybe a couple days or 3 days, and checking and practicing and what. I even thinking at the beginning, if oil is necessary, why don't I just use one of those that I have here? But certain oil is good, and some are not good. You have to not just do your own, but also have a platform to share, be creative, and not to be told what to do, but always that's your life, that's how you live. Figure out what your heart says. So how to work with AI. Gemba. Dry eye is one of the Gemba. But the dry eye can be not, the subject could be anything else, relationship or finance situation or traveling. So like that ASH 165, that's one of the important output. There's a matrix and connect the AI. So depending upon the symptom of what kind of a pain you have or the situation you are in, you can figure out what could be the potential answer. So with AI, I came up with this matrix. And there are 3 layers of it, immediate one, medium term, and longer term learning and processing. And along with this journal and life profile, you can see where you are, what to do, and how, and go through check, act, plan, do cycle. So those are the tools and activities and potentials and approaches that I'm sharing and want to share more. So let's keep working on it. Life is a process of solving problem. If you stop, you are supposed to be living. It's a process, and process is a result. And my eye problem is a result. And then you can do, in this case, there's no 9x9 about my eye situation, but I can use the same CAPD process of working with AI. So it's actually a fun thing, in a way, if you have the spirit and have this idea of the sandbox and playing and connecting to your heart. So let's find a way to use AI, not to be used. You are the owner. Don't be hypnotized and guided by some of the news and stuff that may be correct, but there's some internal power that we have access to be even awakened to live given the situation. So you can be the master of your own destiny with the help of the brain and AI. That we can do. Let's do that. With the direction, may all beings be happy, and check that plan do. So be posted here. I'll be sharing this book, hopefully in coming up and published in the next 3-4 days. So maybe a little longer, I don't know. So thank you. Have a good day.